Nourishing what's inside us. Yeah. And so what we hope is that when you guys come, it's like half of our work is done already, yeah, just by being in the right setting. There's a beautiful saying in Arabic that the soul is beautiful and it loves beauty.
in Belmont is a lady richly left, and she's fair, and favored by that word of wondrous virtue. Sometimes from her eyes I did receive very speechless messages. Her name is Portia. Nor is the wide world ignorant of her worth, for the four winds blow in from every coast renowned suitors. Oh, my Antonio had about the means to hold her at the place we want them. I have as presaged mine in such a trip that I should questionless be fortunate.
Thou knowest that all my fortunes are at sea. Neither have I money nor commodity to raise a present sum. Therefore, go forth. Try what my credit can in Venice do. That shall be record to the uttermost, to furnish you to Belmont, to fair Portia.
I hate him, for he is a Christian, but more for that in low simplicity. He lends money for gratis and brings down the rate of usance here with us in Venice. If I can catch him once upon a heap, I will fed the ancient grudge I bear him. He hates our sacred nation. He rails upon me, my bargains, and my well-won thrift, which he calls interest. Cursed be my tribe if I forgive him!
Well, Shylock, shall we be holding to you?
Signor Antonio, many a time and often di Rialto you have rated me about my money and my usances. You call me a misbeliever, a cutthroat dog, you spat upon my Jewish gabardine. Well then, it appears now you need my help. What should I say to you? Should I not say, het a dog money? Should I bend low and in a bondsman's key say this, fair sir, you spat on me Wednesday last and call me dog, and for these courtesies I will give you thus much money.
I am as like to call thee so again, to spit on thee again, to spurn thee too. If thou wilt lend this money, then lend it not as to thy friend, but lend it rather to thine enemy.
Oh, look you how you storm. This kindness will I show. Go with me to a notary. Seal me there your single bond, and in a merry sport, if you will not repay me on such a place, on such a day, let the forfeit be nominated for an equal pound of your fair flesh to be taken and cut off from what part of you pleaseth me.
I will seal to such a bond.
Only the word choose. I may neither choose who I would, nor refuse who I dislike. So is the will of a living daughter, kept by the will of a dead father.
Your father was ever virtuous, and holy men at their death have good inspirations. Therefore, the lottery that he hath devised in these 3 chests of gold, silver, and lead, whereof who chooses his meaning chooses you, will no doubt never be chosen rightly, but one who you shall rightly love.
How now? What news?
The Prince of Morocco will come tonight.
It's like not for my complexion. I tell thee, lady, this aspect of mine. Have feared the valiant, by my love I swear. The best regarded virtues of our clime have loved thee too. I would not say this you, except to steal your thoughts, my gentle queen.
Yourself, renewed prince, does stand as fair as any other camel had looked on yet for my attention.
Lead me to the caskets. The first of gold, who this inscription bears.
Who chooses me shall gain what many men desire.
The second silver.
Who chooses me shall get as much as he deserves.
The third dalet.
Who chooses me must give and hazard all he has.
One of them condemns me a picture. Prince, if you choose that, I'm yours.
Some God direct my judgment. This one. Oh hell, what have we here?
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Many a man his life has sold, but my outside to behold. Gilded tombs the ones unfold. Have you been as wise as bold? Younger limbs in judgment old. Your answer had not been inscrolled. Fare you well, your suit is cold.
Beshrew me, but I love her heartily, for she is white, if I can judge of her, and white she is.
And fair she is.
And fair she is, if that mine eyes can be true. Shall she be placed by Constance too?
What? Are there masks? Hear you, me, Jessica. Lock up my doors, and when you hear the drum, clamber not you up to the casements, but stop my house's ears. Let not the sound of a shallow foppery enter my sober house.
Alack, what heinous sin is it in to be ashamed to be my father's child? But though I am his daughter by his blood, I'm not by his manners. Oh, Lorenzo, if I keep promise, I shall end this strife, become a Christian and thy loving wife.
So confused, so strange, outrageous, so variable, as the dog Jew did utter in the streets. Oh, my daughter! My daughter! My Daggett! My Daggett! Fled with a Christian! justice! Find the girl!
How now, Sherlock?
You knew? None so well. None so well as you.
Do you know whether Antonio have had any loss at sea or not?
There I have another bad match. A bankrupt. A prodigal. Let him look to his bond.
Why, I am sure, if he forfeit, thou wilt not take his flesh. What's that good for?
To bait fish withal. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. He had disgraced me, laughed at my losses, scorned my nation. What is reason? Ha! I am a Jew. Acknowledge you eyes, acknowledge you hands, organs, affections, passions, fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons. If you break us, do we not bleed? If you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If a Jew wrong a Christian, what is humility? Revenge. If a Christian wrong a Christian, and a Jew, if a Christian wrong a Jew, what should his sufferance be? By Christian example. Ha! Why? Revenge!
Quick, quick, I pray thee. The Prince of Aragon has taken his oath and comes to his election presently.
Behold, there stand the caskets, noble prince.
Gold, silver, base lead. Who that me must give and hazard all he had? You shall look further at give for hazard. Let's see what the golden jess says. Who that me will have what many men desire? What many men desire? I will not choose what many men desire. I will not jump with this common spirits and rank me with this barbarous multitude. Let's see what the silver chest. Who will choose this will have as much as he deserves. I shall assume deserve it. And instantly unlock my fortunes here. Let's see what's here. What? A portrait of a blinking idiot!
Some there be that shadows kiss, such have but the shadows bliss. There be fools alive by this, silvered over and so was this. Take out wife you will to bed, I will ever be your head. So be gone, you are sped.
I came with one head to rule, and now I live with two.
Madam, there is a knight at your gate, a young Venetian, one that comes before to signify the approaching of his lord. I have not seen so mighty an ambassador of love. A day in April never came so sweet to show how costly summer was at hand, as this fair spear comes before his lord.
Take me to my fortune in the caskets. So may the art whose shows believe themselves. The world is still deceived with ornament. In law, what please so tainted and corrupt? but being seasoned with a gracious voice abhors the show of evil. Therefore, thou goody gold, hard food for Midas, I will none of thee. No, none of thee. Thou pale and common trust between man and man. But thou meager lad, thy paleness moves me more like elephants. And here I choose. Joy be the consequence. But find I here, fair Portia's counterfeit!
Yeah! You that chose not by the view, chances fair and chose as true. Since misfortune falls to you, be content and seek no new. If you be well pleased with this, and hold your fortune for your bliss, turn you where your lady is, and claim her with a loving kiss.
How sweet the moonlight sleeps upon this bank. Here we will sit, and let the sounds of music creep into our ears. Soft stillness and the night become touches of sound harmony. Sit, Jessica. Look how the floor of heaven is thick inlaid with patterns of bright gold. There is no single orb which dog beholds, but in his motion like an angel sings, still trying to the young-eyed cherubins. But harmony is something different. But whilst this muddy vesture of decay doth clothe us in, we cannot hear it.
There's some shrewd content in that paper that steals the color from Bassanio's cheek. A dear friend dead, thus nothing in the world could change the constitution of any constant man.
Oh, sweet Portia, here are a few of the unpleasant words that ever blotted paper. Gentle lady, when I did first impart my love to you, I freely told you all the wealth I had reigned in my veins. I was a gentleman, and then I told you true. And yet, dear lady, rating myself at nothing, you should see how much I was a braggart. For indeed, I engaged myself to a dear friend, engaged my friend to his mere enemy, to feed my means. But is it true, Salerio? Has all his ventures failed? Why, no one hit?
No one, my lord. Besides, it should appear that if he had that money to discharge the Jew, he would not take it.
When I was with him, I have heard him swear to Tubulus Etuchus, his countryman, that he would rather have Antonius' flesh than 20 times the value of the fag. It will go hard with poor Antonio.
I am armed to suffer with a quietness of spirits, the very tyranny and rage of Shylocks.
Go on and call the Jew into the court. Shylock, the world thinks, and I think so too, but thou but leadst this fashion of thy malice to the last hour of act, and then 'tis thought thou show thy mercy and remorse more strange than is thy strange apparent cruelty.
I have sworn to have the due and forfeit of my bond. If you deny it, let the danger light upon your charter and your city's freedom.
This is no answer, Don, feeling man.
I am not bound to please thee with my answers.
For thy 3,000 ducats, here are 6.
If every ducat in 6,000 ducats were in 6 parts and every part a ducat, I would know through then. I would have my bond.
How shalt thou hope for mercy, rendering none?
What judgment shall I dread, doing no wrong?
Here comes the learned doctor, Bellario.
Which is the merchant here, and which is the Jew?
Antonio and old Shylock both stand forth.
Is your name Shylock?
Shylock is my name.
Of a strange nature is the suit you follow. You stand within his danger, do you not?
So he says.
Do you confess the bond?
I do.
Then must the Jew be merciful.
On what compulsion must I? Tell me that.
The quality of mercy is not strength. It droppeth as the gentle dew from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blessed him that gives and him that takes. 'Tis mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes the throned monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows the force of temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty, wherein doth sits the dread and fear of kings. But mercy is above the sceptered sway. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute of God himself. An earthly power none man seats, likely as God's. When mercy seasons justice. Therefore, Jew, thou justice be thy plea. Consider this, that in the course of justice, none of us should seek salvation.
My deeds upon my head, I crave the law.
Well then, thus is it. You must prepare your bosom for his knife.
Oh, judge. Oh, excellent gentleman.
A pound of that same merchant's flesh is thine. The law allows it, and the court awards it.
Most learned judge, come, prepare.
Tarry a little, there is something else. These bonds that give thee here no jot of blood. Take them the pound of flesh, but in the cutting it, if you shred one drop of Christian blood, the lands and goods are confiscated in the state of Venice.
Noble judge, the worst, the most gentle creature, I and my friend have been by your wisdom today acquitted.
And stand indebted in love and service to you evermore.
May there be
Dear friends, come back, come back. Let's enjoy. I want to introduce you to the crowds. So that was the Merchant of Venice.
Told in a very brief way. You want to learn? Should we just get some drinks and sit down?
Yes, definitely. So we welcome you back into the dining area. Everybody knows it at the Ashes Center, and now we can celebrate. So these are all EVS volunteers here, working at the Grange Village and ambassadors. You remember that? Please stay home and enjoy a drink.
Oh, Alejandro.
In the name of